What's going on, you guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Now, as you know, the new chapter of Two Blue Vortex just recently came out, and within it, pretty much got confirmed what I've been talking about since this arc really got started in this area that they're in now. And that's Boruto is about to have to make the ultimate choice within this story, and that is who is he going to end up saving? Now, I could talk about the rest of this chapter as a whole too, but I think I'm going to save that for another video entirely and just focus in solely on this topic because this is something that deserves a whole video. So, let's get into it. We have Mitsuki, Sarada, and the Sand Duo all about to be overwhelmed by the Claw Grimes and Rui. And then we have Konohamaru about to be pretty much eaten by Matsuri. So Boruto now is at a crossroads. Boruto now has to make the ultimate decision of his life. Does he defy Koji and go save everyone, or does he stay where he is and not save them? And if he does go save them, who does he save? Who is Boruto going to save in this moment? Does he prioritize who he views as his family or as his brother, or as his brother figure like Konohamaru, or does he go and try to save his team, Mitsuki and Sarada? There's so many different avenues that this can be taken in. It's honestly kind of insane. Like, bro, can you imagine like Boruto saving Mitsuki and Sarada, but then not saving Konohamaru? And because of that, it creates ripple effects. That's why this is Boruto's ultimate choice. Whoever Boruto saves or doesn't save, it's going to cause ripple effects and overall and like ultimately change the infrastructure of the narrative. It's going to change this timeline for Boruto because as we know, there are different versions of Boruto. Like different time, like Kashin Koji's pretty much told Boruto he's seen different timelines of Boruto where like Boruto's failed in different ways to ultimately save the world. Whereas Boruto and Sarada died, Naruto died, like in the final battle with Jigen. There's so many ways that Boruto has failed. So this has pretty much been the timeline that they want to get everything right. If you go back and you read the beginnings, the very beginning chapters of Two Blue Vortex, you see Boruto really playing it safe a lot. He's keeping everything close to the chest because he knows this is their last chance to get everything right and to save the world. They don't have any other options. They have to get everything right here. That's why Boruto is so broken in the early chapters because he pretty much learned everything. He learned everything from Kashin Koji because Kashin Koji saw everything. That's what's really cool about the story. So you have that aspect going on, but then Boruto again has to make the ultimate choice. He's at an impasse now. Like it doesn't matter now like what he knows or what people don't know. If Boruto makes the wrong decision here, it's going to change quite literally everything. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into what I think has the potential to happen here. And that is, who do I think is going to die? Because at this point, I don't see everyone making it out of this arc. There's just no way. I feel like at least one person has to bite the dust in this arc. And it's kind of been set up in this chapter alone when Jura is talking about having to overcome love and all that. Like, in order for them to be their complete selves, in order to essentially take over, they have to overcome the aspect of love because it's so overpowering for them. They have to be able to beat that in order to consume who they want to consume. And then it flashes to Matsuri and Konohamaru. So I do think it's being teed up that Konohamaru is going to bite the dust. I think Boruto might like try to go save Konohamaru, but I think either Konohamaru is going to tell him no, go save Mitsuki and Sarada, or he might just not even go there because he's accepted like mentally that he can't save him and that Mitsuki and Sarada are more important for the future. And that would just hit crazy, bro. Can you imagine like Konohamaru biting the dust like this because he's so loyal to his love for Moegi? Like he wasn't able to overcome love, but Matsuri was. That's actually kind of a cool way to go about it. I actually really like that a lot. Like Konohamaru wasn't able to overcome the feeling of love, and that's resulted in his death. But Matsuri was able to overcome the emotion of love, and that just results in her ascendance. That could be really cool. And that's what could cause a ripple effect. If Boruto doesn't save Konohamaru, that's the ripple effect. Matsuri gets even more powerful, and she could potentially become the most powerful of the Claw Grimes. That's actually really neat. I like that a lot. Man, the amount of like potential that this has to be something great is just insane. There's so many different things that they could do now. Like in terms of who can Boruto save? What ramifications does it have on the story? Like what ripple effects does it cause? Do Mitsuki and Sarada look at Boruto differently if he sacrifices Konohamaru or doesn't try to go save Konohamaru? There's so many different things at play here, and I love that. This is just going to be this next chapter, chapter 100, is going to be big. It like I do think we're going to see the death of someone because, like I said, overall, this is chapter 100 of Boruto. It's going to be insane. There's no way a chapter 100 of Boruto is going to be just something light, something that's not a big deal at the end of the day. No, this is chapter 100, and I think they're going to ring in this chapter with the death of one of the old guard, and that's Konohamaru. Because a lot of the old characters, like Sasuke, like I said before, Boruto hasn't really had to deal with the death of a mentor figure yet. People say Sasuke, but Sasuke is not dead. Sasuke can be gotten out of the tree at some point. He hasn't lost a mentor figure yet. Like in the hero's journey, the student always loses their master. And for Boruto, I think him losing Konohamaru is him essentially losing that first master, losing that first teacher. That is something that can propel Boruto further along into his hero's journey. It has so much potential to improve Boruto as a character, make him even more compelling. Give it like Konohamaru's death has the potential to impact so many different characters and create so many like different emotional storylines and threads. If you really peel that back and you look beyond the curtain, it has so much opportunity. I know a lot of people say Konohamaru's a fraud, Konohamaru's weak, all Konohamaru does is get worked. But if Konohamaru actually dies, that will create like a huge stir on Twitter. That has potential to be Kurama levels. Like, I don't think people realize that. So I do think Konohamaru is going to die at this point in the story. That's essentially my prediction. We're coming up on chapter 100. Boruto has to make the ultimate choice. I think we lose Konohamaru for the greater good of the story. We lose Konohamaru for the greater good of the world. And that's what Konohamaru would want. He would want everything to go back to the way it was, even if he won't be there for it. But man, this has the potential to be one of the best chapters in Two Blue Vortex. If they actually go down this road, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, and hopefully a lot of these things come to fruition. I would really like that. I think that would propel the story in an even greater direction. But that's neither here nor there. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys think the same? Do you guys think that Konohamaru is not going to die, or do you think it could be someone else entirely? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'm going to talk to you guys next time. Bye.